I guess I'm...
Let's see if I will catch up to her.
What are you looking... Traveler?
Yeah. Nahida!
That's...
Now I'm confused. Here. Nahida! I want her to say wake up. Just this.
Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad? What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon?
Wait, did she just said to Paimon, "You're dumb, you should use it"?
What the? This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? No. The 30th? Have we been trapped in a single day? Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good. You passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait. Please don't tell Paimon even you don't know.
I'm a god!
She's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. You sure love to use weird analogies. Analogies are wonderful tools. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
This.
I can't seem to cohesively piece everything.
Wait, but think about it. Go celebrate this god, that god birthday to your heart consent.
That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day.
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity. The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before
Okay. Hi.
Hey, it's you guys again. Nonsense. Didn't you know that
No one dreams in Sumeru.
go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with?
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh?
You want the Traveler?
How did you know what?
We need to say something.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she was injured because she wasn't used to her new weapon.
That's past. Okay, let's do this.
Tell her, Traveler.
I didn't tell anyone about that.
All right. So
Nice.
Nahida, we brought a friend. Are you busy? I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here. We just...
Knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for.
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh, yeah. That sounds about right.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. When the desert dwelled compiling the entire country's knowledge, you think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us? Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into...
I can say her name. There's something. And us. Talking, Nahida. Like a teacher.
It sounded like it was coming from inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties. But we cannot lose.
Paimon remembers everything. Good. You adapted quickly this time. We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom? It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
That's nice way of putting this.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
A senior lab rat.
I guess I'm...
A senior lab rat.
Did the new clues yesterday... Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right! So...
If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive that same day again and again.
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memory. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks, but muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. A brilliant... Nahida, tell us if we're right. To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows. That isn't simple at all!
So we're going in a right direction, but we're overcomplicating it.
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? thank you.
Right! She did help us.
What happened to you guys?
Don't think too hard about it.
All right then, let me...
Yes, you remember.
Then I'd have to disagree.
Oh? Why did
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. This is it.
Huh? This is the what it.
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
And the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions.
Nahida, we're back.
You're back early today. Did you?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time,
Leaving the city. As far as I remember,
we did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we...
let me think. I don't think you ever actually told
about that.
Traveler. Aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message. Listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon would never see you again. Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back. You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick...
Paimon, calm down. She's here now. I don't think she understands.
Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
Okay. Paimon, can you tell...
You really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right?
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
We'll never know until we try. At least, let's go then. Let's expose those okay. See you tomorrow. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty, except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable.
And if we... There's another part here. We only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end right there? What did the traveler want?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, right. Paimon Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha.
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said,
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears. And we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces?
People in Sumeru don't... We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather,
People in Sumeru think they don't dream. But the truth is, the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable?
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So, in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it.
Okay, so I want to ask you guys, do you dream? Because I personally not. Akasha has been taking my wisdom from around 11 years.
Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real story is that the sages from the Academy...
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the Samsara? Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the... No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine.
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
All right, last question.
they say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon... Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions a hint that we're all dreaming? Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions hinting at the sages?
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
No.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that.
Exactly.
Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you was all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny.
Well, a dream? This answer should hopefully make more sense. Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk. That's
Okay.
why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing.
Okay, I understand because I am sleepwalker. I one time went from my room that was on the second floor to my sister room that was on the first floor. The thing is that we had like a huge stairs that were thin and I could really easily fall.
The Grand Sage has already granted you
Traveler?
Traveler.
Traveler?
Traveler!
Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff? Oh, of course. So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage? Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the...
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Tanyarzad, did you find
She
this?
said,
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the...
Yeah. What's going on? Huh? You guys are acting weird. Hey!
see.
The host. What a surprise!
I told you.
Purple body sap. It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assume there will... So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu? But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're... How should we make...
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sabzeruz festival?
Let's say yes.
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dinyarzad...
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage. It just so happens that today's Sabzeruz festival is almost over too.
Yes.
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sabzeruz as beautiful as we can. The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sabzeruz.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
My heart.
And I saw Nilu performing.
Finally finished. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry, what? It's... No, that's just awful. I have to make screenshots of this. No, this is bullshit. Anyway, but I think I will stay in this. I have to eat. Probably it's not the end of the video, but I'm going to eat. So, bye bye for now.